Hey folks, Joe here. The number one predictor of wealth, in my opinion, is savings rate. The reason for that is it doesn't matter whether you're making 20,000, 30,000, or $250,000 a year. If you're not saving much or any of your money and you're just buying things and giving it away, you're only helping their savings rate and you're not helping yours. You need to be able to save money to then invest, which then will grow at interest rates and compound for you over the course of your lifetime in order to be able to gain any real wealth in this world. So, there's three things that I want to hit with you that are going to cover how you can boost your savings rate. Number one, you got to save more. This is the first, sometimes a little difficult, but the number one and easiest way that you can save more money is just by saving more money. Stop buying stuff you don't need. Now, it's all fun to go and YOLO all your money on the new pair of Jordans or whatever it is, but that's not going to actually drive you towards your financial future, unless you're going to flip those shoes and sell them or something. But you need to go into your bank account, go line by line, check all the reoccurring payments, the stuff you purchased last month, take an honest look at your grocery bill, your subscriptions, everything that you're spending money on, and figure out what you can cut. I would be hard pressed, and I would challenge anybody, you can send me what you have, and I'll find areas that we can cut if we actually just honestly want to take a look at it and you actually want to save more money. Moving on from that one. Number two, you need to make more money. Now, there's a couple different, you can Google just side hustles and all sorts of stuff. I'm going to give you some super practical ones that will actually help you out. Now, during this pandemic and everything that we're in, delivering groceries is a super underrated activity. So people will say, oh, pick up a job, driving Uber. That doesn't work for a lot of people because they either don't want to be driving around strangers in their car. I wouldn't recommend my sister to pick up a bunch of dudes and have them in her car, But delivering groceries, if she's got a sack full of produce and a couple dozen eggs, nothing's going to happen, right? So delivering groceries is super underrated, and you can make a lot of money doing that, especially right now. And you're helping folks that probably can't get out due to health reasons and stuff in the meantime. Something to think about there. Here's something that helped me back when I was bartending. Now, I used to be a teacher, and a bartender was my side hustle. Here's something. If you're a shift worker or an hourly worker, this is huge value for you. I want you to text people an hour and a half before their shift. So for me, it was like busy Friday or Saturday night. I'd text an hour and a half before the shift, and I'd say, hey, it's Joe. I'm looking to pick up shift tonight. Do you want the night off? You'd be amazed how many times you can get that picked up. And if you have the option to stack on overtime with those things, you need to be doing that activity to boost your savings rate quickly. Okay. Third, if you're salaried, I would ask for a raise, especially if you've not done before so. The phrase you want to use is, hey, boss, I'm looking for a raise. What can I give in order to be able to earn that? Right? What value can I provide to earn that? It's a give and take thing. That way you're not just coming up as gimme, gimme, gimme. It's what can I give to receive? Maybe there's something on their plate that you can take care of, an extra side job, a little extra work that you can do. Maybe there's nothing and they're say, hey, I'll tell you what, I've actually been thinking about it, and you might be politely surprised with what their response might be. Fourth thing you can do, look at the local businesses in your area and who has a crappy social media like Facebook page, no Instagram, stuff like that. Offer to do work for them. And if they're not big on the idea initially, do it for free for somebody. Make it look awesome. Document how many more likes and followers and whatever else you got. Then take that and go to other businesses and say, hey, I do this. I'll do it for you for free for 2 weeks. If you like it, awesome. If not, no big deal. But this is the type of stuff and this is the quality that I produce. You might be able to all of a sudden have 2-3 businesses giving you hundreds of dollars every single month just to run their social media for them and help them out. Just a few thoughts on that end. Third and final, attacking debt. If you have debt, you're paying interest to another person or another company. If I have a share of Apple, for example, there's a dividend that's kicked out. It's interest that's paid to me. if all you have is debt and you're paying on interest to everybody else, you're never going to get ahead. You have to get out of debt. I would highly recommend looking at like a Dave Ramsey Total Money Makeover with the Baby Steps program or something along that line, talking to a financial advisor and figuring out a way that you can attack that. This is what I would tell myself if I go back in time. This isn't financial advice, but what I try to roll with is if it's 6% or more in debt, you need to pay that off before doing most other things. If it's under 6%, it's not as big of a priority. So if you have a credit card and you've got $10,000 worth of credit card debt and the interest rate is at 17 or 21% or whatever, you need to be paying that off immediately. That needs to be your number one focus, and take all that money saved or earned and plug it into that. So again, 6% or over, I would pay that off as quickly as possible, because you're paying interest on that money and it's just sitting there growing and growing. Never pay the minimum on those. You got to attack it. You got to get passionate about it. Now, those are the three things. 1, save more money. 2, make more money. 3, stay out of debt and get out of debt if you are in it. 6% or more is my rule of thumb that I go by. Again, talk to a financial advisor, do whatever you want to do, attack that debt. So those are 3 quick ways that you can, get after your net worth growth. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for your time and have a great rest of your day.